If a person asks, how do I know if a student is successful in school? Well, most would say, look at their grades. Indeed, if I get an A, you would think I'm a good student. And if I scored a D, I might be struggling because we all know A is better than a B is better than C, and so forth. So it is the same with managing and understanding financial success in the hospitality business. There are standards that we follow to do our accounting work. If we do not follow the same set of standards, then any comparison will be meaningless. The hospitality business is vast and includes many different segments, such as hotels, clubs, restaurants, and many more. Now, once we do all our financial reporting the same way, then we can have meaningful comparison. So let's start. In the hospitality industry, we have 4 uniform systems that are in print and also widely used. They are the Uniform System of Accounts for the Lodging Industry, or USALI. Then the Uniform System of Accounts for Restaurants, or USAR. Then we have the Uniform System of Financial Reporting for Clubs, or USFRC. And finally, we also have the Uniform System for Spas. Now the first one, the Uniform System of Accounts for the Lodging Industry, or USALI, has the longest history. It was first published in 1926 and was known as the Uniform System of Accounts for Hotels at that time. Now, throughout the years, over 10 new editions have been published. In 1961, there was even an additional system published known as the Uniform System of Accounts for Small Hotel and Motel, because in the late 1950s and the early 1960s, we saw the development and a huge growth of many small hotels alongside major interstate highways. Now, after a few more revisions, in 1996, the 2 books are combined back together into what we see today as the Uniform System of Accounts for the Lodging Industry. Now, in addition to showing how operating and financial statements should be compiled, the USALI also has an extensive section on financial ratios and operating metrics. The USALI is also used in hotel management contracts, whereby a hotel management company is required to report the financials using the USALI, and again, to make sure comparability can be achieved. Firms that report key industry financial metrics and compile competitive data for hotels to gauge their financial success, such as STR, CBRE, and Hotstats, all subscribe to the USALI and organize their data using the USALI. At the Hilton College, the USALI is used in many of our classes, especially in all the finance and accounting related ones. The USALI is owned and published by the hospitality, financial, and technology professionals. Now, while the hotel business have many large corporate hotel companies that own 20 to 30 brands each, the restaurant business are mostly independent operations, ranging from mom and pop businesses to those owned or operated by Michelin star chef, which may be single or multi-unit operations, and also a few major corporate brands. Therefore, the second system that we will share, which is the Uniform System of Accounts for Restaurants, or USAR, is specifically designed to assist restaurant bookkeepers and accountants to navigate the accounting issues of the restaurant industry, and also for restaurant owners to be able to understand the financial health of their operations. The USAR, like the USALI, provides restaurant owners a turnkey resource to report the financial results in a way that helps make industry comparisons more meaningful. And again, with a proper structure, industry standards can be met and measured. Now, the first USAR was published in 1968 by the National Restaurant Association. Now, you can probably see the trend that it is the trade associations and people who are in the different segments of the hospitality businesses who see the need, and they come together and write these uniform systems to help their own industry and also to help each other to become more financially successful. The club industry is no different. When one talks about clubs, we have country clubs, which has all the amenities, include golf courses, to city clubs, which can be found mostly within the businesses or downtown districts, to yacht clubs, etc. So in 1996, 70 years after the USALI, the club industry, under the Club Management Association of America, published the first edition of the Uniform System of Financial Reporting for Clubs, or they call it USFRC. The book follows the concept of the USALI and includes a section for ratios and metrics, and again to assist club managers to assess their financial strengths and weaknesses, and also to continue to improve their operations. And finally, we also have the Uniform System for spas. Now, we call this our baby uniform system because comparing to the other three, this was first published only in 2005. Now, spa today is a huge business, especially in today's world where personal wellness and well-being are so important. For some successful spas, the revenue can reach over $1 million a year. So proper accounting procedures are very important. Now, while hotel looks at rooms, restaurants look at seats, clubs look at memberships, spas look at treatments and treatment rooms. Each segment of our hospitality industry is so unique that these systems do provide that standard and uniformity within the specific area. And the Uniform System for Spas is published by the International Spa Association Foundation. Now, in addition, there are other standards, but perhaps not in the print book form, but are available. For instance, the International Association of Conference Centers, or IACC, publishes the Uniform System of Accounts of Conference Centers. This PDF document recognizes the unique aspects of conference centers from an accounting standpoint and provides a standard by which individual centers can compare operating results with industry averages based on a consistent set of standards, just like the other 4 uniform standards. Now, once the accounting and financial results are reported using the proper system, then meaningful comparison can now be made.